Okay, so the other day my kid asked me what circumcision was, and I said, "Think of a sweatshirt without the hoodie."
What's up, everybody? It is a new episode of the No Sauce Podcast with Kyle and John. Here on a rainy Tuesday night in Eagle Mountain, Utah. Pretty rainy. Is it raining pretty hard at your house?
I haven't been outside in the last hour or so, but when I let the dogs out for about an hour and a half ago, yeah, it was raining.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I know we need it. I'm getting tired of it. We've got baseball season starting in a month and a half.
Man, cry me a fat freaking river.
Well, it's like I want to get the kids out on the field. I want them throwing off a mound, but nothing's going to happen until the weather stops. So, yeah. Weather sucks, dude.
I like the rain. The rain's great. Rain's fantastic.
Yeah.
Rain's fantastic, especially when you can play softball on turf and you play in the rain. That's the best part. So,
Yeah.
good time.
I mean, for those that don't actually have to run around, yeah, it'd be great.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Just saying, some of us aren't really homebodies, buddy.
Right now. It's not my fault that Mason and Cal want to run for me every freaking time. So
yeah, well, you could just tell them to piss off, and you're a big boy.
I do, but they still get mad at me when I end up running.
No, just don't screw it up. If you score, then they have no reason to be
I don't
pissed.
screw it up. I'm pretty good at it. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, if anybody's wondering, my good friend Bill Hardy, I hope he watches this episode and sees that I'm loyal to him and wearing this hat that I got from him today. Like, I was very happy to see this on my doorstep.
Bill, huge shout out. See you in a month.
He's not going to be there.
What?
He's not going to be there.
Oh, because New Mexico State won't be there.
Because New Mexico State is no longer in the Western Athletic Conference. So
sad day.
Bill, indeed.
Wishing you the best, buddy.
Yeah, he's got to go to. Here's where they get to go. They get to go to Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, you know what? Top 10 places. Nowhere on there or near is Huntsville, Alabama.
Whatever. It's a city that never sleeps. Huntsville, Alabama. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's the Big Apple of Alabama.
Yeah, that's saying a lot. I've never been to Alabama, so I can't really talk bad about it. But
yeah, my wife was born in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Alabama, Las Vegas, good times though.
Yeah,
but
well, best of luck, Mr. Bill. Have fun, have fun out there.
Well, and here's the kicker: we might not even get to hang out with our friends from Nacogdoches if their team doesn't pull their heads out.
Is there both men's and women's teams aren't looking?
Well, they're women's team, but they don't know if they'll go, even if the women's team goes. So
why not?
Men's
go support the school.
So yeah, so we'll see. Either way, that's 3 weeks away. That's 9, 12, 21 days away.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. Are we leaving on a Tuesday?
Did we decide We're leaving on the 12th. So
okay, I think that's Tuesday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, Tuesday.
Yeah. Cool.
So 3 weeks from today. Woo-woo. What?
Yeah, I like it.
3 weeks from today.
I like it.
And then we're gonna have our good friend Robert Avila. He'll be there Friday night, Saturday with us, and drive home with us Sunday. So road trip.
Woo! I'm so excited to have you guys sit there and snore and choke on your own tongues while I'm driving home.
Shut your mouth. My machine keeps me from snoring. Leave me alone with that stuff. My wife says I don't snore anymore, so leave me alone with that stuff.
Hey, you're good, buddy.
It was
as long as you're alive. That's the biggest thing that matters.
It was worse when I had to share a room down there with Kit and Robert, and both of them were sawing logs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I'm no quiet sleeper myself, but no, I mean, teach their own, right? Probably at some point I'll have to get a CPAP. I don't know. My wife woke me up the other night. She's like, "John, roll on your side. I need to make sure you're still breathing."
That is a sure sign that you need to go get tested, buddy.
Probably.
No, Well, that is exactly the sign because Heather said the same thing to me all the time, and I'd get mad at her for tapping me and trying to wake me up and telling me to roll over. So
Well, for
I
me,
was
for
like,
me, I'm
it's
like
time
I'm
to go get your
sleeping.
mask.
I'm sleeping. If I stop breathing and I wake myself up from it, then I get mad at myself. But now I'm mad at
Just go get
you.
the mask, and then you don't have to wake yourself up from it because you don't stop breathing.
Well, I haven't had the issue. I've never
You
woken
do
myself up from
now,
not
so you
breathing.
better go get tested. You don't be stubborn about this. I was,
Yeah.
and now I
No,
realized I was missing
I
out.
look at it and I'm like, all of this, all this medical care and stuff that I pay for, I hardly ever use, except for like when, I get sick and I have ear infections or whatever, right? Vision, I pay for it every year. I don't remember the last time I ever went to the optometrist to get my eyes tested. My kids, my wife, I've sent them all. They've all gone. Me, you know? And you know what? I think today, sure tell sign, my vision's just fine. Driving to practice, playing the license plate games with the kids, like looking at license plates that have like double numbers, double letters, or split letters and stuff. And where like you call it out and you get to punch someone. I taught them the game couple months ago on our, while we were driving. And then today they started playing it. And I was like, I don't want people to get like beat up playing this game. So I'm going to jump in. And sure enough, still have good eyesight. So, but anyways, yes, Kyle, I do need to go get seen. I do need to go get tested.
What are you doing?
We have a guest.
Oh,
We have a guest that's trying to show up into the podcast, Kyle.
Hello, Mary. Welcome to the podcast tonight.
Yeah, it's not really Mary, is it?
Oh, who
Not
is
really
it?
Mary, is it?
Who is it?
Hi, Kyle.
Oh, EJ, what's up, man?
Kyle.
How you doing?
Hi.
There's EJ.
Keep your dad in line.
He says, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing?"
I don't know. I was building and I heard him yelling. So.
Yeah.
See?
He's out there building a Lego set that he bought with his own money.
Ooh, what Lego set?
Which Lego set? Something Lego Ninjago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I got Star Wars ones, so I like my Star Wars ones.
Yeah. I got one Star Wars. I got an X-wing way up there, but
yeah.
Next month, a couple new Lego ones come out. R2D2.
Oh, there's your daughter.
Yeah. They decided to crash the party today. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. She was just in her room having a Taylor Swift concert with like a Super Bowl like concert thing.
Oh, I'm so not a Swiftie fan. I mean, granted, whatever, she's earned all the attention and everything else, but man, I am not a Swiftie fan.
Well, I
The only
don't
song
know.
I really listened to was "We Are Never Getting Back Together" ever.
We are never, ever
Getting back together.
we. Yeah.
That's
all you get. That's all you get. Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie. Certainly I wouldn't say I keep up with pop, with pop music, pop culture, anything like that, because there's tons of stuff I don't get. I used to, it's like the early Taylor stuff. I have some of those albums and stuff, but the recent stuff,
yeah. I was never into her anyway.
It's not really, yeah. So
tell me again. It's EJ, Rory, Blythe, and Caroline, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot your daughter's name. I forgot Rory's name right there when she came in, so I apologize.
It's okay. I forget it from
my
time to
bad.
time.
You forget my one son's name. That's cool.
Yeah. No,
pretty hard.
It's fun. So we get back on Sunday from Vegas, right? The next night, I'll be going to the Jazz game with her to celebrate her birthday. So it'll be fun getting to see Rudy Gobert come back to Utah.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, yeah. So what are the plans then? Talk to me about Vegas this year. Obviously, a different tournament format. Not quite as many games played. Early on, it used to be what, like 8 games day one, 6 games, whatever it was, right?
4.
Was it only 4? Okay. It just felt like there was like 4 women's games, then 4 men's games, and then it just.
Oh, so 2 years ago it was 4 women's games on is that Monday, then 4 men's games on Tuesday, then 4 women's games on Wednesday, 4 men's games on Thursday, then the semifinal games on Friday, and then the championship games on Saturday. Last
That
year
was
it
crazy.
was. I want to say it was the same thing. It was women's games one day, men's games the next day, all the way up to the semifinals. Yeah. This year it's 2 women's games, 2 men's games on Wednesday, 2 men's games, 2 women's games on Thursday, 2 men's games, 2 women's games on Friday, and then the 2 championship games on Saturday.
That's right.
So, and the
So
women's game is obviously at 10:30 in the morning on Saturday. So while you and Robert are golfing and enjoying yourselves, I'll be covering a women's basketball game. So
hey,
good
it's
times.
but
Good.
we're gonna try to go Tuesday afternoon though, right?
On our way down, yes, for sure.
Okay.
Or
Which
whenever we get down there.
okay, yeah, we need to start looking at what we want to do. I personally, I would prefer we just drive down to Vegas and then golf down there
That's
rather
fine.
than stopping in St. George and whatever.
I may walk a course this time so I don't get stuck in sand in my car.
Just see if you just keep your ball in the fairway or at least
I don't
relatively
play
close
golf
to the
well, so that's
fairway.
not gonna happen. We've already established that over the years that I'm not good at golf, and so it's very rare that I keep a ball in the fairway.
Just use a Texas wedge, pull out the putter. Just
I'll pull out a shovel like Tin Cup did.
yes. Yes. I just made an investment and got myself some new clubs. Yeah, I finally didn't just buy whatever was on the shelf or whatever Amazon had as a cheap price. And yeah, I got fitted and, new shafts and stuff. And I actually squeezed in a quick 9 holes yesterday before it started raining. And
What
it,
a life.
yeah, well, of course, I live the life, right? But I finally have irons that were cut down to my size and it felt completely different. Just like not having to feel like I need to swing up on my tippy toes or else the club's gonna ground, and chunk and whatnot. It was nice. I finally feel what it's like to be a normal sized person.
You went and got clubs that EJ could play with.
He's still a few inches shorter than me, but no, that was the other great thing is a little guy golf math, if we want to call it, because there's girl math. This is golf math or guy math where, yeah, you know what? I may have spent some money on clubs, but I didn't have to buy clubs for my kid, and now my old clubs are going to be his. So really, it cancels each other out. Guy math.
Oh dear.
Come on, buddy.
Oh dear. So we're getting ready to talk about the release date for the new EA Sports college football game. You gonna get that? I know you have an Xbox or PlayStation, one of the two.
Oh, I will get it. Yeah, I will. Yes, I have.
And then you're gonna let
I
me
mentioned
dominate you?
Kyle, do we need to talk about the
We
last
played
time
like a 77-55 game when we were in Vegas a couple of years ago.
I smoked you though?
Well, I didn't
Dude.
realize that it wasn't the Oregon team that it was the Oregon team that didn't have Marcus Mariota. So I was screwed there because I didn't have a running quarterback.
Yeah, well, see, you don't need to have a running quarterback to be good.
You do.
Saying.
In that
No,
game,
just be able to read a coverage. Read the defense, buddy.
Oh, is that right? Is that all you did was read the defense?
Mm-hmm.
Stop it right now.
Who did I can't. I believe I used USC, and they did not have a mobile quarterback. I stayed in the pocket.
Yeah, they were the
rushed for a few yards when needed
on the game.
Well, just saying, I could read a defense. It's not that
They were
difficult,
the highest
buddy.
rated team on the game.
You see the guy who's open? Throw it to him.
I love that game.
Awesome.
I'm excited for it to come back. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I am thrilled. Like there are rare occasions where I watch a game or I hear about a game come out and I'm like, you know what? I need to pick back up the Xbox controller and play.
I don't even have an Xbox. I sold mine. Yeah,
I'm stoked for that to come out. And like I said, I do have an extra one. It's still in the new inbox, and so if you need it, we can cut a deal. But yes, I will be downloading that game. I will be playing it. I will be building my own what do they call it? It's not a franchise. What do they call it?
Oh my
God. I know they have the career
Dynasty.
Dynasty. That's what it is. I will be playing like the career mode.
Thank you,
So
my
to speak.
love. Will you say hi to John?
Hi, John.
Hi,
Thank
Heather. Thanks for the raspberry
you.
cream
Look at
swig.
the
It's
camera.
very, very appreciative.
Say hi, John.
It's like I'm like moving my head so I can see.
My love. My wife is awesome. There she goes.
But yes, I'm excited to finally give BYU an opportunity to make it to the championship game, because only in fantasy will that ever happen. So glad to have NCAA football coming back.
You know
2020.
what I don't like? The way that they went away from the ease of creating your own team,
Mm,
where you had to do it all online on like their website or something.
I
You could
hated
just
that.
do it within the game. Like that was the dumbest thing. I hope they bring that
Yes.
back, because creating your own team with your own colors, with your own uniforms, your
Yep.
own, picking a fight song and stadium, and like that's cool. So like,
Yeah, like I will say this. I do think that there's an aspect of like online design that would be amazing. But they should have some standardized, like, here's some quick thing. Like, I'm not going to spend hours and hours and hours and hours modding something in order to build some crazy contraption, right? Like, MLB The Show, I think, does a really good job where you can, where you can design stuff, right? Maybe take some pages out of there. But I do think there are some aspects where it would be cool that if there was a site where you could go to and like create your own fight song by choosing the own chords, your own chords and stuff like that. But there should be some pre-designed out of the box stuff that you could select and bam, create your own team that way. But if
okay.
you want
So
something,
here's a
go ahead.
question today. I agree with you that they need to make it so you can create your own, but since you can't, if you create your own team, whose school do you pick as a fight song? And if you say Rise and Shout, I'm going to kick your butt when I see you.
Oh no. No. I think, but there's a couple. But for me, the banger of all bangers, man. Rocky Top.
Yeah, that's a good
Tennessee.
one. I'm happy you said that. I like Rocky Top too. I do too. The Texas fight song was always a good one too. Like
1, 2. I playing that game for so many years and then like watching, watching games on TV and then all of a sudden hearing that fight song, you're like, oh my gosh, that's from this school?
yeah.
That's amazing. Like yeah,
Well, the other
it's
thing is like I hope that they have updated the fight songs to where they actually play at the tempo that the schools play their fight songs, because that changes
yeah,
a whole lot too. Like Oregon's is really good when it's played at the right tempo, but it's not played at the right tempo in the game. USC, the fight or whatever, that's a good one too, but it's not played at the tempo.
yep,
Oklahoma's is kind of weird. Michigan, it's the same thing. Like, make sure they're
yeah.
played at the right tempo that these schools play in when they play in the actual game, in
Yeah.
live games. So
I would love if I don't know, one of my favorite things to do Saturday mornings is sit and watch College Game Day. Like it's a fun program,
yeah,
and like it would be nice to see those kind of updates. I don't know if it was 14, I think it was 2011 or 2012 where they did that kind of thing. Like they showed you like a brief update, some highlights from the game before, and like it was like analysts talking about, your team and stuff like that. And so it's like, again, being a BYU fan, I tune in and I'm like, are they going to talk about us this week at all? Maybe, maybe not. And then when they do, it's like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. And now that we're in the Big 12, getting to see that a little bit more often. But even like Pat McAfee, like how he gets into, the local scene and, figures out some of their customs, some of the things that they, like some of like the school yells. I wouldn't even call them fight songs, right? But
yep.
like that interaction he has, and like, I don't know, just back to it. Rocky Top, man.
Speaking of getting into a crowd, I think that when we go to Vegas, we need to have like a GoPro or something that is we're just hammering away, like videoing, recording, our drive down. We're recording ourselves talking.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording checking into the hotel. We're, all those little things that you see like people doing on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I think we're going to track that stuff, and we're going to have some fun with it, and we're going
Yeah,
to put out a lot of content daily.
Yeah, I wanna get one of those, and for a couple of reasons. Number one, so I've got a guy new that I played softball with in Idaho, where he started, over the last couple of years, he started a journey to, like, get into golf. Like, he didn't really know how to play before, but he had people around him that were like, "Hey, let's go golfing," and so he started picking it up. And he's one of those where when he decides to do something, he goes all in. And so he's actually started up like his own channel. He's got a little clothing apparel line that's come out, and he's doing events, and he's playing enough now where, like, he's trying to, I think with the intent is to get his PGA card, right? And
Yeah.
I just think that would be like, that's something I would love to do, is like, record out on the golf course, record when I'm at, baseball practices and stuff. And then, like, our interactions, the trips and softball games and all that kind of stuff. Like, it'd be awesome to have a GoPro strapped up. You can wear it on the chest as, we're playing each other in softball, and I go straight middle on you. And, so you could record actually getting blown up, and not all these other times where I don't even come close. And then you bitch and complain about, "Oh, it was way too close to me. Brr. Where are you going middle?"
I complain more about you walking than I do when you hit it middle.
Well, it gets, but after I get a good hit, you're just like, "I don't want to pitch to this guy. He's going to make me look
That
foolish."
is
And then you
so
walk me.
not true. That is such garbage.
Oh, by
These
the way,
are lies that he's saying. I'll
saw,
pitch you any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
yeah, well, it hasn't been too successful for you in the past, just saying. But no, but I saw your buddies from
Wow.
E6 tonight.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your buddy Daly and a couple of the other E6 guys at D-Bats today. Yeah.
Oh, D-bats, good times.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. When
Oh,
when does softball season start? Have they
I
announced
don't
that
know.
yet?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you playing on Wednesdays with your team again?
I haven't heard anything from anybody, so I am a free agent at this point.
Oh, well, if you want, come play with us.
Well, as soon as you guys get me an invite and, figure out
This is your
information.
official invite, Parker. Stop playing like
Is
that.
this
This
gonna
is your
happen?
official invite. Yes or no, you're in
Gonna happen?
on Wednesday nights.
Do I get to catch or play
Yes.
first?
No.
What do you mean?
Middle,
I don't
shortstop, second base, one of the two, one of the three, whatever.
What about the rest of your middle infield and
Carson can't
stuff?
throw, so he has to play first base, and
Okay.
Bryant is catcher. So you're
But if
burned.
I'm there, I'll be catcher.
You're not
And then your
catcher
second
because
base,
Bryant
shortstop, and okay. Well, hey, either way, Kyle, I is this a proposal? I'm gonna need you to get down on one
it's not a
knee.
proposal. It's the actual invite. Say
We're gonna
yes
make
or
this
no
happen?
if you're gonna play with us.
We
Oh
are
my
we gonna make this
gosh.
happen? Can we seal it with a hug?
You are driving me nuts right now. Say yes or no.
I'll have my people get back to you.
Holy cow. Wow.
I'm probably down, dude. I'm probably yes.
You hear that? It's still not even a full yes. It's just I'm probably down. Maybe.
Well, I
Till
I need
somebody
to
else
know dates and
better at
stuff, dude. Because here's the thing, I still, I've made it
It's
very
on
clear that
Wednesday
my
night
kids come
in
first.
Orem.
Yes. So unless my kids have a baseball game, then I will be there.
It starts on March 4th. The week of well, okay, so that means we're gonna miss the
March 4th. Dude, that's in 2 weeks, and nobody's registered for a team. What are you talking about?
well,
You sure it's not May?
that was
MAY is for
2020, that
May,
was
not March.
2023. No, it says it right here on the Orem official website. Play begins week of March 4th, 2024.
But you
For the
guys haven't
spring
even,
league.
you haven't even signed up for a team.
Most
Have
of the
you?
leagues are filled. Brian's already in. Like, he's already got us in. So
Okay.
he's on top of that, dude.
Okay, well, it would have been nice to have had, not been like a second thought. Like, oh, like,
Well, you don't tell me that you're a free agent and you don't know if that other team's playing, so I don't know if you're available.
I've
So
told you every year, buddy. Anyways,
ugh. Do you see why
Anyways,
we're
okay.
friends, people? Do you see why we're friends? We have these bitter moment exchanges, and they make us closer. They draw us closer.
Yeah, I guess. How'd Junior Jazz go this weekend?
It went okay. He he got hit in the face off a rebound. He wasn't he
Keep your
was
eye on the
looking right at
ball.
where he, like, looked away for just a slight second, and it came off real hard, hit the ground, and then cracked him in the face, and he got real angry at first, and then he ran off, and
Yep.
came and sat with me the rest of the game. I don't know if he was scared or if he was hurt. Maybe it was a little bit of both. His pride was hurt a little bit, I think, and,
Yeah.
but he took it off. He, he said he's ready to go next week, so yeah.
He's a first grader, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. So it's my second grader. This week, no issues like getting hit or hurt. But every time he dribbled, everybody's just like those stupid seagulls from Nemo. Mine, mine, mine. Hey, pass me the ball. Pass me. Hey, I'm right here. Can you pass me the ball? Pass me.
It's like
Give
a
it to me.
soccer
Pass it to
match,
me.
dude, where they all go
Guys.
to the ball.
And then he's not the most confident of players. And I don't know. We can talk more about this at length another day, but none of my kids are just like have that athletic gift or that drive to like want to be amazing. They're just happy to be there and socializing and trying, and that's great. And I support that. But my kid, and he's gotten better. He's
Yeah,
pretty good
no,
at dribbling,
that's cool,
he's
kind of.
he's like eyes down, watching himself dribble, and then just expects like Moses to come and part the Red Sea so he can dribble all the way to the hoop and shoot with nobody on him. And so, yeah, so after like the first quarter, he comes over to the bench because we have 10 players. So you get to play the first quarter, you don't play the second quarter. And he comes over and sits the bench and he's just pouting and like crying, like getting ready to cry. And it's like, dude, what's going on? They won't give me space. And it's like, I got to talk him off a ledge and, tell him that it's okay. And, maybe that's just what has to happen. But then you've got, one of his friends on the team who like thinks he's a little Steph Curry and he gets body slammed by this huge kid, like twice his size. Like he goes for a rebound and the big kid like trips him and then falls on top of him and like head smack and like elbow crunches to the floor. And he gets up and he's totally fine, ready to go. And I'm like, what do you have to feed your kid in order to get that?
Yeah.
Like that would be nice to know. I love my kids. I do. I just it's like a 180 from like, how I was as a kid playing sports and them. And I just wish I had like the secret sauce of like what to do or what to say or or whatever, just to get them, excited and okay getting a little hurt while playing and then getting right back out there and not have to like break down and be consoled every time.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but hopefully Coop's face is healing nicely. Yeah, no swelling.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's just, like I said, I think his pride was hurt more than anything else. So
Yeah,
he's all right. He's good. So yeah,
that's good.
Oh,
What's on the docket the rest of this week? What, another week and a half of league games, and then the tournament gets sealed up, right?
so we got 3 weeks left this week, next week, and the week after. And so you got Utah. I'm at Utah Valley twice this week. Thursday they host UTRGV, and Saturday they host SFA. So I'll be there in Orem, both those games, and then next week they're on the road, and then the week after they're at home, I believe, for a pair of games. I want to say I can't remember who they have to end the season, but I think it's at home.
So
Let's see.
what do you think? How do you think things shake up? Because they're the 7th seed right now, aren't they? Or 8th seed?
No, No,
seven.
they're
They're seven.
I think there's a 6 seed. So let me look here. Hold on.
It shows that they're behind
Yeah.
Stephen F. Austin, which make them the 7.
So they finished the season on the road. They host UT Arlington next Saturday. They only have one game next Saturday. So they have 3 straight home games and they finished 2 games on the road. Right now, if the tournament was to start today, they would be the 6th seed.
How does that work out? Because they're 7-8 in conference. They've got SFA, California, Baptist, UT Arlington, Seattle U, Tarleton, and Grand Canyon all
So
above
as
them.
long as they're in the top 8 in the standings that you're looking at, they'll get into the tournament. Then the seeding is decided by this WAC resume seeding system that's in place to determine seeds for the WAC tournament. And right now they're ahead of California Baptist in 6th place.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And they'll probably move up a little bit this week depending on, if they can win a pair of home games, they'll move into the 5 seed, maybe even the 4 seed, depending on what UT Arlington does. So we'll see what happens.
If they win out, what do you think? I mean, what's
They wouldn't play till Thursday for sure if they went out.
that'd be
Yeah,
nice.
they get a bye to the quarterfinals if they win out. So
Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
good times.
So what are the game plans then while we're out there? Obviously Tuesday we're going to try to golf, and then was there the WCC
We're gonna
championship
see
game
when
that
you
night,
take us
right?
to the WCC title game. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. And then
Like-
Wednesday night, how late do games go till? Are they like 10 o'clock, or are
Last
they
game's
go
at
late?
8:30. Last game's at 8:30 at night. So not much to do on those nights unless you'll go do whatever you're gonna do if you're not gonna be there. But yeah. So let's see.
Okay.
Wednesday, the women's start at 12 p.m. Pacific time, and the last game of the night on each night is at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So,
is it two women's games, then the 2 men's games?
yep,
Okay.
yep,
Okay.
yeah.
What
12
what time?
and 2:30 are the women's games, and 6 and 8:30 are the men's games. So there's a slight break between the men and the women's games,
Okay.
but the big break is on Saturday when it's women's
Yeah,
at 10:30 a.m. and the men's are at 8:30 p.m. So
nice. What time does Rob get there on Friday?
ooh, you would ask
I'm
that question.
assuming I assume I'm gonna end up having to pick him up, right?
Or you Uber, it doesn't matter. But if you want to pick him up and be a nice guy, that's cool too. But
Occasionally.
maybe we'll just take him
Occasionally I'm a
Uber,
nice guy.
get a taxi.
Mm.
Let's see. My internet is running really slow tonight. Dang direct communications.
Gee, mine's just fine.
Mine's taking forever. And I'm even connected to Hardwire too. That's what's weird.
Really.
Yeah. It's weird.
Well, I'm hardwired in too. I don't know.
Let's see. Is flight okay. Goodness, where's it at? That much we've texted. Oh yeah, here it is. He gets in at 8:25 Vegas time.
At night? Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
he can Uber himself.
Well, I mean, he has to work all day Friday, and I know he doesn't want to take more than days off for that weekend. So he
Yeah.
should just take Thursday and Friday off, but he's soft. So yeah.
Oh, Rob.
But,
It'll be good. It'll be good seeing him.
it'll be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Then he and I will go golfing out in the morning. Try to end probably around noonish.
Yep.
And then what time is the championship game again? 8:30?
Oh, the men's game, 8:30. Yeah.
8:30. So okay, so we got plenty of
Get
time.
back at like 7 o'clock, do what we're gonna do and get back at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fun. I want to get tea times and all that kind of stuff
Yep.
booked up. So I'll take a look and see. Yeah, I'll see. I'll try to keep
Are
the
you working on the 12th?
eh,
What is
mm,
eh?
I mean, I will be from the car, so I'll be mobily working.
Oh, you're gonna be
And
mobily working while you're driving?
yeah,
Or are you letting me drive your truck?
fat chance. Uh fat chance, dude. No.
You're not
No,
working while you're driving, dummy.
I will have my cell phone and I will see if and when like Teams messages and stuff come in. I'll talk on the phone. I may have to pause our conversations a little bit every now and then to talk to somebody, but for the most part, people will know what's what. It's called getting your stuff in line and ready and
You know
prepared.
what? Since I have the day off, since I don't have to worry about meetings or anything else, you should just let me drive your truck and we'll call it good. Then you can work, and you don't even have to worry about driving and working at the same time.
Or no.
I'm a better driver than your wife, and you let her drive your truck.
Yeah, but I'm legally obligated to let her drive my truck.
Are you? Are you really?
Legally, yeah. I'm pretty sure it says in the Magna Carta that listen,
Nice.
my wife is a decent driver. She did not at all get a speeding ticket. The one portion of the route from our trip to and from Kansas that I let her drive.
Okay,
I
let's look
drove.
here. I'm looking on StubHub right now. Curious. 2 tickets. Woo! $100 for a ticket
$100? Dang, Gina.
on yeah, $100. Dang. 103 is the cheapest ticket right now.
Dang.
It's not even a great seat. 109 is a great seat. Right across from one of the right across from one of the benches, maybe? No. Right behind one of the benches. Row M. I don't know where row that is.
Row M, that's probably 13 rows off the court.
Yeah, probably. Um,
Hey, do you remember the course that we played that one year? I'm trying to remember.
you gotta be more specific than that, bud.
The one where you got stuck in the sand. What course
I don't
was
remember
that?
what it was called, but
Hmm.
yeah, I don't remember what it's called. You know what I wish that they would put? If we're gonna do this, if they would put uh we could pay $480 to sit on the floor.
Is that per 480 per seat?
Yeah.
Nice.
I
That
was
sounds fun.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
No, no, we would never. No, not want to do that at all.
Row Q, row M, row Q. What is row BB? That's weird. What's row BB? Yeah, I'll look at them tomorrow even more. So we're gonna wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. We've been going for 38 minutes, 39 minutes now as of the recording. So any
Okay,
last
buddy.
words, my friend, before we wait another 3 weeks before we record again?
Dude, it's not gonna happen.
Well, let's get on it. We
Not
need to
gonna
be
happen.
better. We're
See,
gonna be better people. We really
yes,
are.
Kyle needs to do better because when he says, "Hey, tomorrow night we're gonna do stuff," and then never
Yeah,
follows through,
we gotta get
and
caught up.
even tonight, we almost didn't do it. But I had to text him to remind him half
No,
an hour
we were
after
gonna
he
do it. I
texted
just lost
me.
track of time when we were playing the Wii, but I had to beat my son at bowling. So leave me alone.
Oh, see, yeah. While I was just sitting there, nobody in the house because my kid was at Mutual. My other kids were off with my wife at my daughter's gymnastics stuff. I'm sitting here all alone. I could have been talking with you, but you chose video games over friendship.
Probably were just scrolling
So,
through TikTok. So
yeah. Those are my parting words, everybody.
we'll be
Friendship
better.
means
We'll be better.
nothing when it comes to Wii.
Stop
Especially Wii bowling, really? Is that how you
Yeah,
value
Wii
our
bowling.
friendship?
He kicked my butt.
Nice shot.
He kicked my butt.
Yeah. Well, mine did, my kid kicks my butt too.
Good.
So,
Good.
man, it's great talking to you.
As always.
We'll catch up and make sure that next week or even later this week, we get a little more airtime.
Maybe if you
right?
watch some Whack Hoops on Thursday and you could jump in on our after hours show, that'd be cool too.
I got nothing going on Thursday.
And watch some Whack Hoops. Some good games. Tarleton
Yeah.
GCU, that's a big one.
Yeah, see, it'd be cool if I got a sick invite, but no. I'm probably gonna be stuck playing Wii that night. Sorry.
Whatever. I'll send you an invite on Thursday. You can come join Daryl and I or hang
There
out.
you go. Hold on, Daryl gonna be at your house?
No, he'll be on the live stream from Riverside.
Okay.
Okay.
Or I can just watch him from here from my office.
You could watch him from there in your office, and then you could be on the live stream.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, just make sure to send me the link, Kyle, and I'll
What
join.
we have here is a failure to communicate, John Barker.
It's all a one-sided failure to
It is
communicate. You
not
hold all the
true
strings,
one-sided
buddy.
stuff. This is not true.
Okay. YouTube, I am sorry. We are a hot mess. Mostly because of Kyle's doing. But you know what? We are going to get better.
I turned 42 in 5 months. I'm getting depressed a little bit, so leave me alone.
Okay. You look great in your t-shirt, sweatshirt.
My short sleeve hoodie. Thank you. I like my short sleeve hoodie. And my shout out to my good friend Bill with this New Mexico State hat. So
Can I end in some really philosophical words?
I guess.
Okay, so the other day my kid asked me what circumcision was, and I said, think of a sweatshirt without the hoodie. Can we end on that?
Oh my gosh. Good night, everybody. Oh, what a way to end this episode. Good night.